Hello, and welcome to Crestvale Academy. Alright, this is session 1. Let's begin. Crestvale Academy, a school built upon the sacred grounds of Montague Hill 750 years ago. It is nestled in a plain valley between a mountain range in the Prairie Hills. This school is settled upon a small island in a small body of water. The building itself is a tall looking castle with four pillars, four towers on each corner, and a tall like tower straight in the middle of the building. It is all connected through various corridors and outdoor hallways. And it looks like a sacred castle. Through the halls, a lot of first years now have received invitations to attend the school. Invitations sent all throughout the world looking for the most promised talent that they could possibly find in these young students. And we find a large cluster of first years being led throughout the school halls. They are being led by a female professor, and she's a human professor wearing green robes and has long brown hair flowing down her back. She stops before a large set of double doors and turns to face all of you and the various students surrounding you. Greetings, students. I am Professor Melinda Dersula, and I would like to welcome you all to Crestvale Academy. As we go through these doors, your life will begin anew, and you start your journey into becoming prominent young stars in your craft and whatever you decide to journey and pursue as your future. So, I would like you each to describe your character, starting with Avi. Wait, no, not Avi. Starting with Banana, because Avi's muted.
IB. Yeah, so you see a small bird folk, um, roughly about like 5'4", hasn't fully grown yet. Um, and you see the coloration on my feather is that of like streaks of black, or you know, black underbase with streaks of white going through. Um, and I don't have actual wings on my back. Unfortunately, I'm a flightless bird. I'm more of a flightless bird, but walking through these doors, I'm kind of like admiring everything of the wonder of the anticipation of what's to come, of what I am going to learn through my majors.
Yeah, Melinda Drusilla, she looks at you and she just gives a gentle smile, and then she goes over to the next student in the front of the line. Akanya, or RGP.
Hello.
Would you like to describe?
Sorry, what?
No, go on ahead.
I'm Akanya, a tabaxi. Uh,
You okay?
okay, I'm actually starting to panic a little. Sorry.
It's okay. Take
You're
take your
okay.
time. If we need to, we can move to someone else.
Please do. I'm
All
sorry.
right. No, you're okay. Take your time. Beckett. Would you like to describe?
First off, is the audio good?
Yep.
Great. You see a aquatic adjacent guy, seemingly he's glancing around instead of the agriculture of the building, more at the students, wondering what they're thinking of him, because he stands out a lot. For one, he has bright purple skin and blue octopus-like tentacles that always have the physics of underwater, similar to those bad guys in the most recent Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And yeah, he has like a teal transparent shawl over a gray vest with white pants that have patches that look designer, like designer patches somehow. Uh, Basic brown boots, and also he's trying to like his pockets are moving, but he's not going to say anything unless he gains more suspicion. But he's also attractive in the face a as a person who has their first year in high school can be, with a small breather going from his nose to a satchel on his back.
You must have traveled a long way to get here.
Hello, yes. Shiloh, nice to meet. You're talking to a lot of people. I shouldn't say anything.
And then she goes over to Waffle.
Hi.
Greetings.
Hi.
Would you like to describe your character?
Yeah, I am playing a minotaur named Spade Greenfield. He's a farmer boy, but does he has done a lot of reading and really wants to do magic. In fact, what inspired he's always been interested in magic, but he was especially inspired when he saw someone save his home using magic. And he's a big guy, he's burly, but he is like he is I'm doing a horrible job. I'm so sorry, but like Spade, despite like how strong he is also very gentle. He is also pretty smart. Does a lot of reading. And he's hoping that he can study magic here, though he doesn't have any magic of his own yet.
We have a promising group of young students here. And then she finally
I'm back,
goes
by the way.
to. Yeah, I was about to get to you.
Sorry.
Then she goes to Avi.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. Um, so to describe Pivot, I'd say he's a charcoal, dark colored bunny, Harenjin, with black and red, classic wizard outfit, I guess. Large hat that's black with red at the rims and a puffball at the end of the tip of it, and robes that are also red trimmed and black, and long pink scars all across his body. Very frightful look on his face.
There's no need to be afraid here. We're all family. I promise you'll have a great year.
Right. Yeah.
Give me one moment.
One moment. Sorry.
All right, and then now we're gonna get to this. Now she goes and looks at RGP.
Well, I'm Akanya. Uh, Akanya looks like is a tabaxi, but looks more human in nature, like one of your typical cat girl.
Yeah.
I'm I'm here to learn. I think just kind of sent here without much prior notice.
After you all finish your general introductions and meeting with Professor Drusilla, a young boy comes up from behind you guys, kind of shoving between you guys, and is like, "Well, I'm sure I don't need any introduction. Everyone knows who I am. I..." And
Oh no.
he looks
Who?
over you all.
Who are you?
Do you not know me? I am Daimon. I am Damien Lamosa, the young prince of the kingdom of Spirixia.
Oh,
Eh,
apologies.
They are a
I'm-
elf boy with dark hair, pointed ears, and like black robes with gold trim and detailing.
Oh, you have to excuse us. We're new here. Or I am, at least.
And now they're letting animals into this place.
Okay. Wild opening.
Anya just kind of flop down.
Of course. Of course.
Drusilla puts a hand on his shoulder, and just kind of guides him away from all of you. And she goes, "My apologies. Students like that shall be punished for being rude, for being rude to others. I will make sure to talk with him later. I apologize to all of you. But for now..."
Actually, kind of a change of pace, but no, sorry, I'm talking to you. But no, never mind.
No? What were you saying?
Nothing. It wasn't important. I
So
said it
then-
was a change of pace.
Indeed. And so...
Yeah, that's a correct response to that.
And so, she then she then goes and stands in front of the large set of double doors, turns to face the entire crowd, and addresses all of you. "Well, students, now it is time for one of the most amazing parts of joining this academy, is being able to be sorted into your dorms, where you will be living throughout this entire journey during your school life here. There are 4 dorms you must know of, each of them embodying certain qualities that all of you possess. We have Claridon, Kakanador, Gliradora, and Nebolus. Now, let us go and begin the ceremony." And she pushes open the door, leading you all into what appears to be a grand hall. 4 long tables line the room with students, all of them looking older, like upperclassmen, sitting at those tables cheering for all of you. So happy to have a new group of students. Each table is decorated with banners showing crests of 4 different dorms. We have Gliradora, a pink and green banner showing it with a displacer beast as their mascot. A silver and red dorm labeled Gliradora with depicting a silver dragon. a a purple and gold banner with the name Kakanador being represented by a beholder, and an orange and blue dorm, or an orange and blue banner with an alobese with the title Nebolus. At the head of the room sits a long table with various other adults that you would assume to be professors, with one standing in front of it.
May I make a perception check to see who is obviously the main antagonist of this book? I mean, season.
Sure, go on ahead. Go on ahead.
Okay.
Dude, nat one,
Two.
please, nat one.
Two.
That's it.
There's no one in particular that you can see as particularly antagonistic looking. They all seem to be rather happy in the moment, all cheering for each of you.
I'm more focused on like again looking at the other students and like trying to make my incredibly noticeable body as unnoticeable as possible. Or like general like not like appearance.
Purple guy.
Shut up. I'm sorry. No, shut up.
Alright. So as Dursula, she pauses y'all before you reach the table of professors, and she steps aside, and then an older man with a long white beard, a navy blue robe going all the way down to his feet, and sleeves draping over his hands. They're a little bit too long for him, but he doesn't seem to mind. But he's an old man. He's an old man with long silvery hair and a long silver beard that almost reaches his knees. He also has pointed ears since he's an elf.
Gandalf.
but but he steps up with a glowing piece of parchment in his hands. Greetings, students. My name is Mudini Albinus Barakakni, or you can just call me Headmaster Barakakni. I am proud to sort you all into your own dorms that you will be living in for the next 4 years. Well, the next many years. Some people stay here 4 years, some people stay here longer. But I am going to call each of you up as I let the parchment sort you all into your own dorms. And are you guys ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ready as I'll ever be.
I'm so ready.
Yeah, go for it.
All right,
Sorting hat.
First,
I'm gonna make. I'll make an executive decision to do 3. Oh, this is just like Harry Potter quips per session. We need to limit ourselves. This will be the only joke unless otherwise.
That's fair.
All right. First, he calls up Spade Greenfield.
Spade's head just kind of perks up and he like walks over.
They pause. They look over you. Not leaning any which way. Seems good at heart, wishing to help others and wishing to improve themselves. The parchment glows a bright golden light as a name appears on it. Gliradora House. And the Gliradora table cheers, welcoming you over, like waving you to go sit with them.
Yeah, Spade will go over to the table then with a big smile on his face.
Then he calls out the next name. Shiloh Tentrench.
I forgot how dumb that last name was.
Name dropping. Aw.
Yeah, I was like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, that's an amazing name. And then you said that it was a dumb name. I was like, okay.
No,
No.
I was my thought process right now was literally like, okay, this isn't. Did I say a last name? Hold on, let me look up. Ocean puns. Oh God, I already did one. Oh no. Anyway, he walks up. Yeah.
Shiloh Tentrench. Not currently more neutral. Not sure what your future holds in store for you. Things could always change.
Ominous.
The parchment glows again, with another name appearing. Nebolus House. And the students once again cheer, at this time at the Nebolus table, waving you over excitedly.
One moment, please. Sorry.
Next, they call out the next name. Damien Lamosa. The elf boy from earlier walks up there with a smug grin, very, very confident that they already know which dorm they're going to be sorted into. Always striving to follow the set path for you. Wanting to deviate, yet still wanting to follow the rules. Yet, you may need to check that ego of yours. And the parchment glows once more. Claritin Dorm. There are still cheers. A little bit less so. But there are cheers for
Oh,
him.
no one likes this kid. Oh.
The first thing he did was call us animals.
Yeah, who knew nepotism was bad?
Then they look. Barakopni looks over the group again. Akanya Kitten.
Titan.
Chitin? Alright. And as you stand there, they look over you. Chaotic in nature. Usually living by their own rules, not following societal norms. You have big dreams, wanting to be so much more than you already are. The parchment glows. Kakanador House.
No cheers?
Nope. They cheer. They're happy to have you. They wave you over.
I thought you said nope to no cheers.
It's like no cheer.
No cheers whatsoever.
Not wanting me to be there or something.
No.
Cheers.
They're all excited for y'all. Don't worry.
Kanye's just
I'm worried.
pipe up and she runs over.
Sorry to interrupt, but yeah, I was currently using our school's conference room because I'm in the middle of rehearsal right now, and that was just used, which means I have nowhere to do this privately. So unfortunately, I do have to leave right now.
All right. Have a good day.
Apologies. All right. Farewell. Yeah. Bye. Sorry.
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good.
Yep. Next is Pivot Veridine.
Oh dear.
You running away from something. You have had some things happen to you in the past. Something that has tested your loyalty. You're unsure of what you must do or where you must go. The parchment glows. Lyradora House.
What?
And they cheer, and you see that there's an open spot next to Spade that you can go sit in.
It was also clapping.
That's so silly. Okay,
Yeah.
Pivot walked over gently.
Next. Next is. They scrunch their eyes a little bit, trying to figure out how to actually pronounce the name that was written on the paper, until they just sigh. The sound of a pencil writing on paper.
I will come up, and as I'm moving between people, you hear various voices of excuse me, pardon me. The thing that I do when I'm nervous is I start just mimicking other people. So I kind of and just like, yes, hi, that is me. And whatever the sound a pencil makes on paper. I know most people can't say my name, right? So you can call me Scratch.
It is nice to meet you, Scratch. And they just give you a friendly smile as they turn you to face everyone else, just like everyone before.
Just wave gently towards the crowd.
Oh, they're cute.
Wait, was I supposed to stay up there?
Oh, no. No.
Yeah, y'all got sorted, so you went with y'all's dorms.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. You come from a family of people who have studied before you. But you wish to go in a different direction. While they study books, you wish to study the arcane. You have a connection with the world around you. You do not have a direction. No rules to follow by, nothing guiding you. Yet you feel like you know what you want to go and what you want to do. The parchment glows. Nabola's house.
Quick question.
Yes.
The icon for Nabolis, is that like an owl bear?
It is an owlbear.
Would I have heard an owl bear before?
I would assume so. They would be probably pretty common. At least like whenever you went out. Not too
Alright.
common, but you've probably heard them before.
Alright. Cause
Also, Anna, Becca is asking a question in VC chat.
Yeah.
I will answer that in a moment.
yeah, since I have heard an owl bear before, as part of my ancestry, I can accurately mimic sounds I have heard. I will mimic the sound of an owl bear as I hear Nabolis, and as my new dorm mates cheer me on. You just hear an owl bear roar come from my small body.
Everyone is very impressed. They clap and cheer and wave you over as well. There is an open spot next to Shiloh as well.
Nice.
Well, students, we welcome you to Crestvale Academy. Now, I shall slow my long winded monologues, and they snap their fingers. Plates and trays of food appear in front of you all. Now, let us have our celebration feast. And you guys can take this time to talk amongst yourselves.
I am not talking.
That's
No, yeah.
Kanye just kind of goes to the nearest person near them.
Next to you is a young girl. She seems like small, either a gnome or a halfling. You can't really tell at the moment. She's kind of hiding in a little, like in her own robes. She has long red hair.
Hello. What's your name?
Oh, hi, I'm Dorothy.
Nice to meet you.
So, you're a first year here, yeah?
Uh-huh.
I'm a second year.
Oh, that's cool.
Is there anything that you want to talk about?
No, I just wanted to meet new people.
Well, you'll be able to do that a lot here. There's many opportunities to meet people, whether through classes and just other things in our dorm alone. Welcome
That's
to
really
Glyradora.
nice. Thank you. I'm really excited to meet everyone.
Yeah. And I'm glad we finally got to decide on which banner to use this year. We can never decide if we like the gold on purple or the purple on gold.
What's the difference?
You see the beholder on our banner? Our
More?
our design, or our dorm often disagrees on whether we like it to be gold or purple. So we finally decided to vote on this one this year. As far as I know, we're the only dorm that does this.
Well, at least you figured it out, right?
Yeah.
This is so awkward, just like talking with new people in real life.
yeah.
Yeah.
What? How about anyone else?
I feel like Spade would look to pivot and almost start to open his mouth, but I feel like he would see that she probably doesn't want to talk right now. And instead try and see if there's anyone else around that he could talk to.
Um. Hmm. Oh.
Is that a dice roll?
No.
Terrifying.
Yes.
What was that?
Was that a dice
What
roll?
was, what
Whoa.
was that?
Um.
What was that giggle I heard?
A lot of
We
people
also-
around you seem to be a little bit more occupied on their food right now. So
We can
if
look
you
at the
were to talk yeah, y'all have food that appeared in front of you. It's all sitting on the table.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull up now.
Various things of like there's large turkeys sitting on platters. There's corn, there's mashed potatoes, there's if you imagine it, it's there.
I guess seeing this Spade will probably just focus on eating some corn.
Yeah, but As for looking around, seeing if there's anyone that wants to talk to you, there's not really anyone that of note other than Pivot. Everyone else seems to have already been talking with their own friends or other first years.
That's fair.
Am I the only one not yapping?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I guess Spade is just gonna focus on food then, because that's what everyone else is doing.
Fair enough. What about you guys at?
Sorry, I will say, Shiloh is also consciously trying to make as little conversation as possible.
I was about to say, what about you two at Nabola's house?
Who are the people at Nabola's house again?
You and Scratch.
Again, sorry to continue the trend. Yeah, intentionally talking as little as possible because he does not want to draw attention to himself.
Me real.
Scratch is not so much unwilling to speak. He's just taking everything in at the moment. It's not out of anxiousness, but out of like he's excited. He's excited what's to come. So you kind of hear him humming like a little tune as he's eating his like soup of some sorts from these magical plates, and he's just enjoying his time just being around everybody.
Aww. I just want to say I love y'all's characters.
And Shiloh is in the corner. At the corner of a table.
Yeah. Scratch is sitting right next to you, by the way.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Immediately startled by the noise. Overwhelmed. Preoccupied. I just hope I make an impression better than my last school.
Is there anything I can do to help? You like sounds? What kind of sound you like?
No. Oh God. No, that's rude. The opposite of fawning. Never mind. That's stupid. I'm gonna go back to my suit now.
Okay. Well, if you need any help again, if you
Yes, thank you.
sounds.
Social interaction box checked. Yes.
I want to protect.
We're all such dorks.
I love you all.
Never has there been more.
Happens, bro.
I love how this is like.
There been more neurodivergent cast.
Me over here trying to get y'all to talk to each other.
See, this is a problem. You got a bunch of people with social anxiety, and you told them, "Okay, do you want to talk to anyone?" It's like,
No.
I am.
To the person near me.
I have a million things going on. I don't know, right?
That's fair.
So, are you guys just going to be continuing this with just focusing on food?
That sounded like an insult.
No! I promise it wasn't.
You introverted a-holes.
How dare you be introverted in my magic school D&D campaign?
You're supposed to talk to each other, god damn it.
Yes, that is absolutely. We're not talking.
I mean, like, character who doesn't want to talk. What are we doing?
All right. So,
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
You're okay. This is funny as heck.
I love you guys. So, after
I'm imagining full, like auditorium students all chatting and talking, and us stationary in them.
You're breaking up. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh.
he went full robot there, but
Yeah.
what's up?
Oh, I think Beckett's robot.
No.
I know.
Beckett's a robot.
Well,
Hello.
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 Hi,
Hello?
there you are.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
we can hear you now.
Hi. Okay. If it's at okay. Oh God. If I have some continue your narration, DM. The joke wasn't good funny anyway.
I'm sorry. All right. So,
Did it eat me again? Okay.
after the feast, it is gotten to where the sun has started to set. The sky outside the tall windows on the sides of the room are showing the pinkish purples of twilight as like the sun has now dipped behind the mountains. A few of the professors standing like sitting at the long table at the head stand up again and each of them stand in front of one of the four tables. The one you met earlier, Professor Drusilla, she stands in front of Gluradora. Another one, a human male with a little bit darker brown skin, with hair in his dark hair in a high ponytail, stands in front of the Nebolus table. Another a halfling that looks pretty muscular, and she has she has her hair in a braid down her back. She stands in front of the Clarendon dorm table. And the last one is another female who's a gnome with white hair with light blue dyed tips, hair that kind of goes down to her shoulders. She stands in front of the Kakanador dorm table. The human male, the one in front of Nebolus, speaks. Greetings, I am Mateo Sparringer. And now is the time of night where we would all head back to our dorms for the night. The four of us are the head professors of each of your dorms. If you have a problem or need someone to talk to, we are the ones to go to. And they just kind of look at each other before looking over the crowds of students. We welcome the new first years that have joined each of our dorms. And we are so excited to have you all at Crestvale Academy. Now, follow us. We follow each of us as we lead your group to your respective dorms. Each of them are in the the towers in the four corners of this building. Sorry, I don't really know where to take this. But each of the dorms are located in the four main towers. The tower in the middle of the castle is where the professors will be staying. So if you ever need something, then you will know where to find us. We would like to let you know that the basements and lower hallways below the main ground are off limits to students. No one is allowed to travel there. As well as, you are not allowed to be caught out of your dorm rooms past sunset. Once it is dark out, no one is allowed to be seen traveling the halls. You will be sent to detention and get in trouble for this. So we highly recommend that you do not do that. It could lead to various dangers.
Nod, nod.
And so they wave their hands, and each of the upperclassmen stand up, knowing that it is that they are being dismissed towards their dorms for the night. Would you guys join them?
Yes, I will follow my seniors.
I will also do that.
Sounds
That's
like
not
we're following old people.
They know where they're going.
Kind of just
Yeah, I'm following too.
get the memo yet.
Yeah. Now.
I follow Scratch to be different.
It is at this time when each of the dorms walk into the hallway, and each of them led by one of the professors. They all split their own ways, going into the four corners of the school. I say we first start with Pivot and Spade.
Oh.
You two are in Gliradora. This is led by Dursula, the woman that you spoke with earlier in the hall, before we came into the room. They
Right.
they lead you up to the northwest tower. And when you arrive, they stop in front of a door and open it, which leads you into the Gliradora common rooms. These common rooms are lavishly decorated with a fireplace on one wall, tall windows, lots of couches and cushions of various kinds, all covered in the red and silver of your dorm's colors. In the middle is a spiral staircase leading up to the upper floors, which you guess will branch off into your own, into each of the dorm rooms.
Okay.
Dursula bids everyone good night before leaving, unless you guys have any questions for them. Because she lingers outside the main door in case people have anything they wish to ask her.
Socially anxious.
Yeah. That's me
Yeah.
right now. Don't know what to say.
I feel like Spade's just kind of trying to take it all in.
Yeah.
Pivot is occasionally glancing at Spade and how tall he is.
Does Spade just tower over everyone?
Pretty sure.
You tower over most students. Most of the students here are of the more common species, like elves, halflings, humans, dwarves, and the normal like. There's a couple other animal folk here and there, but they are the rare occurrence.
Like me. And also you, I guess.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to do?
Observe my surroundings
Um,
more, I guess.
yeah.
You said some of the things, but I want to look around more.
I would like for you to do a
Be as
perception
hunted.
check for me.
Perception check. Got it.
That inspires confidence.
Oh, 17. Cool.
Oh, that's pretty good.
17.
I forgot if I'm supposed to add anything on that. So.
If you have any modifiers on your perception, you would add that to the base d20 roll.
I forgot to check off the things on the side.
Oop. It's
Oh my
okay.
God.
It's
So
okay.
if you can at the very least, what's your wisdom modifier?
1.
So we add a +1 to that at the very least, so that's an 18. Nice.
Okay.
Nice. All right.
Thank you, Banana.
Is there anything in particular that you are looking for? Or is it just general perception? All right, hiding spots. You don't really see too much. The most you can really find are various corners or little cabinets, or like there's a couple spots that you can wedge between, like behind the couches, between the walls. There's also like little alcoves behind the curtains, other like, and just other general little hiding spots that you could possibly fit into.
Okay. I want to go hide in a cabinet.
You do that. Some students give you a kind of confused side glance, but no one really questions
yeah,
it.
I'm probably ignoring.
You know what, Spade? If you want to look for anything in particular as well, I would also like a perception check from you.
Okay. Let me use my dino dice because I don't really have any universal dice to use. Alright, Spade, it's your first roll of the campaign. Do me proud, buddy.
Nat 1.
That's a 3.
What?
Okay, so that is a grand total of
So
4.
far, we've had a 2, a 1, and a 3. This is a great sign.
This is a great sign. We're getting up there. We're ramping up.
We're getting up
it's gonna
there.
be a 4.
Eventually,
I'm
after
better
20
than
rolls,
y'all.
y'all can get a nat 20.
Yeah. To
We-
ramp up.
We just have like 17 more rolls to go. All right, so with a 3, you don't really notice too much. It looks like a very
4, but
comfortable
yeah.
dorm. A very comfortable dorm.
I imagine I'm also just oblivious to what Pivot was doing, just hiding in a cabinet.
Yes, you do not see Pivot.
This Spade's probably just gonna Spade's probably just gonna make his way over to like his like bed and like get his whole like little living space sorted out.
All right, so for that you go up the spiral staircase in the middle of the room, and as you go up there, there's little doors that branch off into various rooms. You find one that has the name label on it. It has 2 names listed on it: Spade and Pivot.
Crap.
Uh,
Of course.
so as you walk into the room, there's 2 beds, or there's a bed on either side of the room with a large space in the middle. All of your stuff that you have packed is already there, and sitting on top of one of the beds.
Wow, very good. Spade
funny.
just kind of thinking to himself, wow, they're good. And it's just gonna like kind of weigh down on probably like the bed on the left, kind of claiming that one.
um. You know what? Hold on.
Crap, I'm
Uh,
supposed to be in there too.
Oh no. Why did I just hear a dice
Dice?
roll?
You also discovered that these beds have little attachments to them. So if you wish to, they can be turned into bunk beds.
Oh. Here Spade
real
would think,
dorms.
I'll probably talk with that with Pivot when they get here.
Does Pivot ever get there?
Yeah, eventually. I think right now he's just like trying to calm down in the cabinet because there was like so much and stuff, and so he had him in there and breathing for a bit, and then he'll come out and go in there or find it eventually.
Yeah, you find the room pretty easily, and when you get in there, you see Spade already laying on the bed on the left side.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to respond. Um, hello?
Oh, hello.
Hi. Uh, yes. So, I presume that's your bed?
Yeah, this is my bed over here. I think your bed is over there.
Okay, great. And he walks over.
Great. Look, they're both a little socially anxious, okay?
Baby's first
Spade spent a
D&D
lot of time on the
interaction.
farm. He hasn't really had friends that weren't animals before, so this is all very new to him.
Yeah. And also Pivot as well, you find whatever items you packed as well are already laying on the bed.
That ain't much.
Okay, I stalled. I stalled for as long as I can, but but I really do have to go now for real and will not be returning. Apologies. Sorry.
Alright,
Anyway,
take care.
You're good.
imagine just like a claw emerges from Shiloh's pocket and he's like, let me see myself deal with this. I'll be right back. And yeah.
Yeah.
All right, after doing this voice, I have to do this voice for 2 hours.
Alright. Um. Well, I'm guessing if not much is happening, do you want to move on to the next group?
We can, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So that would be. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. You know
Nibbles?
what? I was about to... You know what? Hold on. Ah, shoot, I
Dice.
dropped one of my dice. I dropped my dice. Hold on.
Step on it. Step on it.
Why
No!
does my
Dice.
heart rate increase every time I hear the dice roll?
Cry about it.
Like, I can feel it just slightly go up every time I hear it. It scares me every time.
Pure fear.
I am scared.
Alright. So next. Nabola's house. So that would be Shiloh and Scratch. Shiloh, I guess, is now AFK, so they're mostly just quiet, and I'm going to say that they just go straight to their room. But you are all led by Mateo Sparinger, the one that was talking a lot during, like before you all left the dining hall. You all head to the southwest tower. All right.
Real
And
quick, how do you spell that name?
I can put it in chat for you.
Or favor?
Of course.
Or a favor.
There you go.
The favor was poor.
Was- Did it not send Discord? What the heck?
not Skib.
What the heckiante? There we go.
There you go. Mateo Sparinger.
Oh, that was so much more different from when I thought it was gonna be
Or
spelled.
Sparinger, sorry. I misspelled it. Give me a second. Oh, no, that is spelled correctly. Alright, never mind. I'm going insane. Alright. So Mateo leads you up to the southwest tower. Alright, students of Nabolis, if there is anything that you would need from me, I will be waiting outside. You can go on and get accustomed to your dorm. And-
Scratch is going to raise his hand.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Quick question: where would I look to be like? Why do our dorms have the animals that they have? Who thought of it?
Who thought of it? These animals each were beasts that were slain by the original founders of the school. The ones who initially set all of this up.
Do we know if they left stories and where we can find those stories?
Most of the stories would be found in the libraries, but you could also speak with the world history professor. Their name is Varuden Crane. And and I think that you will be able to meet them tomorrow for your first history class.
And we have class tomorrow. Hell yeah! Sorry.
And there you go. I put their name in chat as well.
Dunka. So yeah, thank you, Professor Sparinger. And he's just gonna like scamper over to his room, just continuing writing down the name of the history professor. I'm assuming it's a very similar setup where it's whatever room, whatever dimension it is, and then we have the two beds.
Yes, it's generally it is the same thing, just a little bit different layout for the common room. Mostly of just couches are in different positions, and of course with that orange and blue color scheme. In your room, it is the same setup. You already see that Shiloh has claimed the bed, and all of your stuff is there.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna start setting up my room. Ultimately have like some small sticks from home, right? And then place them like along my little nightstand, just being like, this is one stick that I found, this is another stick that I found.
Bro loves his sticks.
Bro loves the sticks.
Let's be cool.
Yeah. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Not at this moment.
Alrighty. Then give me one moment. Give me one moment.
One moment later.
What? Give me a moment.
When
Give me
infinity
a moment.
Give me a moment. I'm trying to do something.
We believe in you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're so good at DMing, Anna. We all love you and care about you and cherish you.
Ah. All right. So, uh, the next one is the gnome from earlier, the one with the white hair with the blue tips. She stands at the head of the Kakanador group, which would mean Akanya.
Okay, what did I miss anything important while I was gone? First, like when me and
Mostly just everyone getting settled in their dorms.
Okay.
And this gnome stands in front of the group. She's like kind of hopping up and down so that way people can kind of see her behind the group.
That's adorable.
She has a lot of energy for someone that looks to be a little bit on the older side. Hello, my name is Sasha Darwin, and I am the head of Kakanador House. And she waves all of you to follow her to the southeast tower. When you arrive, it's the same sort of common room setup, except it is purple and gold with the beholder as the main symbol. But when you're there, the main difference between that and the other dorm is you see two different banners. One of them seems to be kind of more stashed away in the corner. Clearly the one that was not chosen for this year. It is the same banner, same color scheme as before, just with inverted colors or different. Where the purple is on the normal banner, it is instead gold, and vice versa.
That's really funny how they just never even bothered getting rid of it.
It is like currently being kind of packed away by one of the students who had forgotten to put it away earlier.
Love that. Really funny.
But other than that, you see same general setup, fireplace on one wall, tall windows on the other, various couches and cushions lining the room in all directions. And a spiral staircase going up the middle, which you would assume goes to your various dorm rooms. Is there anything you'd want to do? Oh, and Sasha is standing outside the door in case you have any questions or anything you'd like to ask.
So I'm currently inside the door, like the dorm room.
The common room, yes.
Oh, the common room. Okay. I just like to look around, see if there's anything of shiny importance. By that, I'm looking shiny.
I would like you to roll a perception.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is happening.
4. But I have +1, so it's a 5.
We really are counting up.
This is all going amazingly.
We're counting
the next one a 5.
I'm going to say the only things that would probably be shiny are there's like a candelabra on the table or various silverware from is strewn about. This is a much more chaotic and messier dorm. But the stuff that would be shiny, it is covered in a thin layer of dust, like it hasn't been properly cleaned.
Okay. I'd like to just sit at near the table with the candelabra. No, that just messed up that a lot.
Candelabra.
candelabra. Yeah, and just
Yeah.
stare directly at it.
Muriel?
Uh, yep. It is a normal candelabra. There's nothing really of note about it.
Oh, I more meant like just as if I was gonna knock it down at any point.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I see
um.
something on the table. I'm
Yep,
gonna knock it
there's
down.
the cat coming in.
I zoned out for 1 second.
Give me a moment, please.
A moment.
1 moment later.
Uh,
1 moment
you know
later.
what? I'm gonna make you roll to see how long it will take you to knock it down. Make me a I'm gonna say give me a moment.
This
I'd
is going a
say
lot longer
make
than I thought it was gonna
a
be.
I'd say make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, to see if I can ignore it.
Yeah, to see if you can ignore the urge to knock it
I
over.
don't need it. I don't need it.
I
I
rolled a 2.
definitely
Plus
don't
1
need
is
it.
3, but still it's a 2. I rolled that.
It's
Nope,
on the
okay.
ground in instant.
Oh my God.
How does Akanya very quickly give in to the urge to knock this over?
Instincts.
Instinct.
Instinct.
It is on the ground. And
Wonderful.
with a loud clatter that turns many heads. And now you have a group of students staring at you.
Good job.
Akanya just kind of realizes what just happened and like face bright red.
Oh, I can imagine that Akanya was like staring at it. She blinked and then it was just on the ground.
Yeah, that's what happened to her. Point of view. Just
Dorothy,
completely doesn't know what happened.
Dorothy, the little halfling that you sat with earlier, rushes over, quickly picks it up and places it back on the table. What was that for?
Oh,
No, it's fine.
Can't help it sometimes.
It's okay. We all make impulsive decisions.
Anya's just kind of
murder.
gearing up right now.
Hey,
Oh.
maybe if you want me to, I can show you to your room.
That'd be nice. Thank you.
She helps you stand, and if you want to, you can follow her up the spiral staircase.
I will.
She leads you to a door that has your name written on it, and it doesn't look like it has anyone else's name written on it that you know of, but there is another bed in there for if anyone were to join, they'd have a dorm to be in.
Probably for the best, honestly.
And like everyone else, your stuff is already that you packed is already on your bed.
Okay. I guess I just kind of start setting it up.
Dorothy just kind of peeks her head in the door. Is there anything else you'd like for the night?
Oh, thank you.
All right. Sleep well. Classes start tomorrow.
Okay. Have a
And
good night.
yep, she closes the door behind her and heads out.
Nakanya just kind of starts crying when she leaves.
Oh,
Oh,
Baby thing.
baby, we need to protect.
we must protect.
I will not protect. I'm sorry.
Wow,
What?
Damn.
I'm not.
that's quite rude.
Damn. Um. So
It
this is
just
now.
came out, guys. I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah. So now this is just a general for everybody. Is there anything that you all would like to do before you head to sleep for the night?
That isn't really anything, but I do have
Open
a
up my
question.
bag and pull out all my blankets. Sorry.
No, you can go first.
I was just gonna say I was pulling out a blanket from my bag.
Aw.
You said that we were gonna be like creating our schedules, right?
Um. That will be your homework for after session. I will send you lists of classes and
Oh, okay.
everything. We're just going to
Okay.
go through shared classes that you all have tomorrow.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So don't
Alright.
worry. I will get those to y'all as soon as I can. I haven't quite finished up the course list yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Cuz I knew that was not going to be a thing I need this session, so I'm like I'm not going to overwhelm myself. All right. Scratch Spade.
Hmm?
Is there anything y'all would like to do before y'all head to bed?
It's is muted.
Alright, then Spade?
It's not. I don't think there's really too much Spade's gonna do aside from just like getting water. Like, I guess like getting like his last drink of water and then just like tucking himself into bed.
Oh, I love you guys. Alright. Alright. The night passes on. Nothing out of the ordinary. Um eh. Alright. That'll be alright.
Why does that sound so terrifying to me?
Yeah, you get used to it.
Scary, scary.
Honestly, most of the dice rolls is just to help me make decisions because I'm pretty
Okay.
indecisive.
It scares me. I just hear dice roll. I'm like,
Alrighty. So, each of you, when you wake up, you see, on your on your nightstand next to your beds is something that looked like it was left there by maybe like a head student in your dorms or just someone, or it just magically appeared. No one really questions how it got there. Also, because I haven't thought of how it got there.
I question how I got there.
No.
Okay.
Someone broke into our rooms. We're not gonna question that though.
Yeah, normal magic school shenanigans. So then,
Our desks are bags of holding.
and on your desks are little notebooks, and on the front page of those notebooks, it has the all the classes that for game mechanics purposes that all of you share. which are the main courses. So it's Magic 1, which is the beginner level for magic classes, Combat 1, World History, and Magic History. Those are most of the required classes that you all will be sharing.
Ooh.
So they are spread out throughout the week. And there are many slots underneath for other classes required for your specific D&D class, which I will be sharing this with you all later. Plus, as well, adding some optional classes for flavor stuff. Again, I will be sharing all this either tonight or tomorrow, whenever I'm able to get it finished. So you see magic class with Professor Dursula. You see combat class with Professor Sparringer. World history with Professor Crane. And magic history once again with Professor Dursula. So you will be seeing them for majority of your classes, since for first years, Dursula is what is the equivalent of like a homeroom professor or a homeroom teacher. They are the one that you would go to mainly if like you need any help with studies or classes or anything.
Yeah.
Since
Yeah. So
well, wait, you're not picking me up.
yeah. So your first class of the day seems to be world history.
Cool.
Is there anything you all would like to do in the morning before class?
Spades. I guess Spade would try and see if there's what they're doing for breakfast, if they are doing anything.
Breakfast is served in the Great Hall, the place that you were in last night.
Ah.
There is breakfast food laid out around the tables for each of y'all. Plus, you're able to intermingle with different dorms during breakfast and lunch periods.
Ooh.
Peek. I'm not talking.
Oh.
You're thinking.
It's like, yeah,
I'm
you
not
can
talking.
talk. It's like, yeah, you can come. You can talk to the other dorms and holding a gun to our head.
I'm trying my best.
No, you're good.
Do you want me to interact with someone?
Only if you wish to.
Yeah, Spade is gonna go down and probably grab some food.
Pivot probably will as well, but he'd probably only ask, like, get some sort of vegetarian meal.
That's fair.
Yep. There are many options. Normal breakfast foods. There's also a lot of again vegetarian options like so pretty much everything is available to you.
Toast.
Toast is there as well.
Toast, yeah. I'm such a nerd, guys.
Does Pivot eat like a Saratoga rabbit? Just like nibbles at the thing as it disappears?
Pretty much, yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, basically the little nibbling and stuff.
The occasional nose twitch.
Yeah, that he does do that. Bunnies are so
Uh,
awesome.
yeah. Scratch Akanya, y'all doing anything before your first class?
Can I try to apologize to the second year? I can't remember her name.
Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Dorothy. Right. Yeah, I'm bad with names.
Yeah. She is not in the dorm from what you see.
Okay. Then I guess can I just go grab some breakfast?
Yep. You go get breakfast. You see Spade and Pivot sitting at one of the tables. Neither of them seem to be talking to each other.
Guess I go over there. Need someone to start a conversation. Not
Oh, oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
You do that.
Hello.
What? Oh, hi.
Pivot glances at her and then jumps back.
I saw you two at the ceremony.
Oh yeah, you were Lasagna, right?
Yeah. You're, you.
Uh, I'm Spade.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What's your name?
Turns to Pivot.
I'm Pivot Pivot Vanadine.
Nice to meet you, Pivot.
You I guess.
Kind of sits down near them, completely oblivious to the
The two goobers and Spade.
Spade's also a goober.
And the big boy.
I'm a big, I'm a big boy.
I'm a big
He
boy.
doesn't say that. He doesn't say that out loud right now.
Holds them gently.
Holds gently.
Holds very gently.
Scratch.
Hi.
When you see the schedule list, you see that your first class of the day is world history. Next to it is the name of the professor that Sparringer mentioned last night.
Veruden Crane, correct?
Oh yeah, yes, it is. It is Crane.
All right, Professor Crane. Nice. Yeah, with the little, pep in his step, Scratch is going to get his stuff ready for the day, yada yada. And then he's gonna head down to the mess hall as well to get him some breakfast, some nice beans, some nice scrambled eggs.
Yeah. Once you get that, you again see the rest of these students at the other table.
I'm gonna head over. I'm just gonna go up to everybody and be like, hey guys, how's it going? I'm just gonna
Oh hey,
put myself
you're
down.
Mormon.
Pivot nods slightly at him.
Like,
So what's y'all's first class of the day?
Wait, do we all have the same starting
Yes,
classes?
yes, you do.
Pretty sure we do.
That's not how school works. I just almost choked on my food.
Don't question it.
Well, I guess that's how
Don't
this
question
school
it.
works.
No,
it's a
you're fine,
magic
you're fine,
world.
you're
It's bound to have different ways of doing stuff.
Don't worry, we'll pick our classes next semester, if I make it there. So
You survive.
yeah, so Yeah, I heard that, Mr. Crane is going to be our teacher. He seems pretty nice from what Professor Sparringer kind of told me last night.
Well, that's nice. I'm excited. I don't think I've never really been to a place like this before.
Are you
Neither
talking
have
about how
I.
big the school is?
Well, yeah, but I've spent most of my life on a farm, so this is all really new to me.
Oh, where at?
Okay, Anna, where? I have not established this.
We can just say, far off place. Far place
Y'all,
A.
you can either come up with a name yourself, say somewhere far away and something vague.
Okay, I
This
would
world building
say
is up to you guys.
it's like some sort of like highlands, like 3 hours away from where the academy is, so a bit far.
Yeah. It's a bit of a travel. Like you had to travel a little bit through the Frerin Mountains, uh, in order to get here.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
That's really cool that you worked on fields beforehand. What made you come over to Crestvale?
Well, truth be told, I even though I lived on a farm, I've always kind of been interested in magic. I've
Hmm.
always liked reading fiction, that kind of thing. But I don't think I really got obsessed with reading about magic until one day there was this beast that started to attack our farm. When out of the blue, someone came and defended it and managed to drive the beast away using magic.
As soon as you say beast, you see Scratch try like look for a he brings out like this little inkwell, right? And he's just like, wait, and he's looking around frantically for like a pen. He's like, I can't find a
Oh
pen.
no.
I was
And
gonna
so what
try
he
drawing it.
no, he's going to go and underneath his cloak, up towards his arm, he's gonna like pluck one of his feathers off, kind of like snip it
Oh,
at the end, and then he's gonna dip it into the inkwell and just like, can you describe this beast? And
it's been
whatever
so
description you
long, but
give.
I think I remember it being it was big. It walked on four legs. It had sharp claws, big horns, kind of like mine.
Hmm. Hmm.
It had a deep snarl and it had a lot of fur on it. It's
He looks
about all I. But yeah, that's blah.
he looks up intently at your horns and he's just like, starts writing down a description very poorly. Again, his feathers are
What?
not meant to be written with,
Oh,
but he's
oh,
just writing
that's
like
fair.
this is like very napkin math type of deal where you're
Oh
just doing something
yeah,
very quickly.
like napkin. Yeah, napkin drawing.
Yeah, not so much drawing. He's taking down the details because he's interested in the beast that you mentioned.
Yeah.
And then he looks over at Akanya and just like, "What's your story?" As he shovels some
Um,
beans in his mouth.
not much. Just one day I heard some yelling. Next thing I know, I'm getting told I'm going here. And here I am.
Mm. Well, glad to have you here.
Thank you.
And then he's gonna look over at Pivot,
Great.
um, and he sees that you're a little on edge, and he asks what kind of. I'm gonna ask, do you have any like favorite sounds, uh, anything can calm you down?
Oh, right. Well, I don't think I've heard that question before, so I suppose it would take me a moment to think.
And then you just hear Pivot just do just a very nice whistle tone, just waiting for you to answer. Very much Wheel of Fortune esque.
Dude,
Have you
I'm
ever
low-key
heard
trying to
any
think.
sound? What kind of bullshit?
What's your favorite sound?
Yeah. What's your favorite sound?
Oh, yeah. Right. I guess I I suppose I do like the sound of wind blowing through the trees at night. If I don't know, it's stupid, I guess.
Oh, that's a
Would
good
this be
sound.
during a thunderstorm or just the
And
rustling of
like
winds?
rustling.
Rustling. And you see Scratch kind of think for a moment. You don't know why. You've heard him make a sound before, but you just think he just practiced it. But as he's kind of thinking as you gave your description, a few beats passing, you're just like, I guess, it's whatever. He's just a random thing that he has. And next thing you know, I just from from pure memory mimic the sound of the wind rustling through the leaves. I'm just like
Wow.
something like that.
Y yes, that.
Whoa, that's really good.
Kanye's just kind of staring deeply at you because she's just so enamored now, wondering what that was.
Yeah, and so
His
like in
floppy ears
between,
perk up a bit.
yeah, and so
Yeah.
through different bites of his food, the slight conversations that we're having, he continues making this rustling sound.
That's
Occasionally
so
even
lovely.
putting in like a hint of like a skittering of an animal of sorts. Um, some of the more rustling of the branches versus just the leaves.
Pivot listens intently while also eating. Uh,
Yeah, feeling a little bit better.
yes, I guess I do. Thank you.
No problem.
What was that?
What do you mean?
How how did you do that?
Oh, the sound. Sorry. Yeah, it's just something that my really just me and my family, as far as I can tell, and the people that you know, uh, that we live with, just something we've always been able to do. I just can mimic sound.
Really
Takes me a minute.
cool.
Yeah, it takes me a minute depending on like how specific of a sound. Um, but yeah, I almost have like audiographic memory, I guess you can say.
Okay, I don't think that's how that works, but Kanye definitely doesn't know that.
It's magical. It's fine.
Okay.
Audiographic
Kanye's
memory.
That's a very cool character detail.
Oh, don't worry. It's part of the ancestry.
Oh, that's part of the thing you do?
Ancestry.com commercial.
Yeah, it is something that my ancestry is able to do.
Huh. D&D really does have everything.
Um, yeah, just kind of mentioning. I'm just like I'm really glad we aren't part of, you know, uh, that that Lamosa kid's dorm. We don't have to deal with him more often.
Speaking of that kid,
Oh no!
I don't even remember what place he went to.
Also, Anna, look, we can talk to each other.
I'm proud of
Yeah.
you.
Banana carried so hard.
Hi.
I appreciate that because I also had to go AFK for a bit. But Damien goes over, sees you all sitting next to each other, and just kind of smirks at you. He's like, well, I guess the animals do belong on the farm together.
Oh, that
Pivot is
hurt.
incredibly hurt by that one.
And they just walk off,
Like,
like
on your ears
deciding
is
not to waste
screwed.
their time.
Brutal.
That guy's problem.
You hear Scratch perfectly mimic what he just said, and then it's that SpongeBob meme where I'm like flapping my arms. It's like,
Oh no! I think
Over the
I know what
internet.
you're talking about. Hang on.
Yep.
I don't know what you're
What's
talking
SpongeBob
about.
mean? What's SpongeBob mean?
You're saying this with a DM who hasn't watched SpongeBob.
Is
Those
it
who
this?
know knows.
Is it this
Yes.
image?
Yes. So you see me perfectly mimic his voice, but you see me like making like facial features and doing that thing. Our thing is just like, whatever.
Yeah. They turn around, scoff at you, just roll their eyes, then turn to go sit with a bunch of other students, which seem to be a little bit more on the noble side. Like they look like a lot more nobility, or at least like high-ranking students.
High
The
ranking
rich
isn't.
kids.
They're the rich kids table.
My dad, Josh.
Yeah, don't worry about him.
Tanya just kind of walks away to put away the tray.
Aww.
Silly beans.
Oh.
So, yeah, is there any last things y'all want to do?
Spade, what's your favorite sound?
I guess I like hearing the crows in the morning. Those are always nice to hear back home.
It's like, I don't know if I heard your crows. And again, it takes him a bit of a moment, but then you hear him kind of like muttering, or making the typical crow sounds. Because again, he lives wherever, to be determined later. And you're like, is that good?
Oh yeah, that was really good.
Nice. And he just kind of does that for the rest of the time we're eating together.
Aww.
Scratch bringing the family together, bro.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
fucking has to.
He really is the glue.
You're the thing keeping this friendship together.
Yes.
That means you can't kill him, Anna.
You can't
shit.
kill him.
Otherwise, if you kill him, you remove all the bits.
Shit, you right.
You kill him, you give the rest of us more trauma. Oh no. know.
Wehehe.
I just gave her an idea.
So yeah, so breakfast period seems to be coming to a close. A lot of students are putting away their trays and food and um, heading, like, leaving the Great Hall into the various hallways of the castle to their respective classes. Along with the notebook that you all received for your class schedule, in the next page, or the next couple pages, are maps of the school. And each of them have labeled various professors and where their rooms are.
Okay.
Yay. So when y'all are ready, following the map, you each find your way to the World History classroom. The one led by Varuden Crane.
Don't know why that just started happening.
Note to self: never draw birds with teeth.
What?
What?
Yeah, like
Fan
what?
art, guys.
What?
I'm drawing fan art.
Ooh.
Yeah, so when you walk in, there's rows and rows of desks with students already filling up most of the room. Standing at the head of the room next to a couple, like a kind of messy desk with lots of maps falling, like spilling over it, a giant globe that's levitating in one of the corner of the room, just spinning slowly, but it's like hovering in the air, and just the room has kind of a magical lighting to it. There's a lot of orbs of light hanging from the ceiling. Well, not really hanging. They're more so just floating up there. Which I guess would be a version of, if you know the cantrip Dancing Lights, where it just creates like orb of light. It's just
Ooh.
hung up in the room.
I
Standing,
tried batting at one.
it's too high for you to reach.
Okay.
Tall ceilings.
The darn under her breath.
Like you just see like Akanya just like kind of pawing above her head as she's just looking up. I just imagine it's like, I just imagine if like, you know, like at those like there's like movies that like you go see it in 3D and it's like you're like see the little kids reaching out to grab the objects that are in front of them with like the 3D glasses on.
So
Yeah,
Kanye
it's
right
kind of like
now.
that.
Yeah, Kanye.
Yeah. Standing at the head of the room next to the desk is one of the professors that you saw the previous night. They are a half elf male, and they wear long robes that like drag onto the floor, but they have the same coloration as the Kakanador dorm. You can see that they kind of have a fondness for this dorm, as like a lot as a lot of their clothing is the colors of the storm. And you will see that is Varud and Crane, as they're just waiting for all of you to take your seats.
That's the next is Spade.
All right, that works.
Okay.
Good.
Just gotta sit first open seat.
Pivot sits next to whoever's like the closest in that little area of the group, I guess.
So y'all are all just gonna sit next to each other?
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Why not?
Yay. the like the door eventually closes as like a bell sounds throughout the school, signaling that it is time for things to begin. The crane stands at the front of the room, their arms wide in a welcoming gesture, very extravagant and flamboyant, as they speak to all of you. Welcome, students, to world history. Here we will research various parts of this land and all the things we have yet to discover. Because there's so much about our world that we do not know, and there's so much that we wish to understand. Things from our ancestors to that, and knowledge that we will pass on to future generations. It must all be protected and sacred and taken care of. So I take this class very seriously. And I guess if anyone, I usually like to start these classes by asking, is there any knowledge on any particular subjects we would like to study throughout this year? Any looks to all of you.
Putting me on the spot, I don't know.
Scratch is going to raise his hand.
Yes, your name is Scratch, correct?
Oh yeah, that's what most people are able to call me. Will we be learning about the history of how the school came to be?
Yes, and that is a subject I am very knowledgeable in. And I would love to share it with all of you.
Nice.
Noise.
Kanya also raises her hand.
Miss Akanya.
Is there anything about like buses or anything?
About what?
Curses.
Curses? For this particular class, we will just be studying on political or geographical events and locations. For things like
Okay.
curses, you could go to your magic instructors or your various magical related classes, since those don't seem to be my forte.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Nope.
All right. Well, I guess today would be a good day to start by giving you a little bit of Crestvale Academy history. And they turn to Scratch, give them a wink of being like, hey, I know you might be interested in this since you asked.
You just hear, as quietly as he can, you hear like that same little whistle tone of happiness come from him. I'm assuming Pivot and Spade would be the closest ones to be able to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, they go up to one of the board in front of them, and with a wave of their hand, they the chalk starts moving as it just writes down notes as they pace around and speak.
You just like hear Spade audibly go, ooh.
So the founders, they're four skilled warriors from years ago, ended up coming together to form the school, wanting to pass their own skills onto future generations. The school was built about 750 years ago as a sanctuary during a magical mayhem, so to speak. The world was in chaos, and magic users had become corrupt with power. So they created this place as a sanctuary for those who had wished for it, who wished to have safety and a safe place to send their children, to teach them the correct ways of how to use the powers that they had. Although the school focused a little bit more on magic at the beginning, they soon adopted to more general studies like combat and defense, as well as religion and other classes pertaining nobility or farming or any other skill sets that anyone would wish. And the chalk starts to move, writing out 4 names. These these names are Petra Claridon, Lorenz Cacanador, Terra Gliradora, and Vector Nebolus, which you will all recognize as the dorm names. Each of the Han, I can put these all in VC chat for you as well.
Is it bad that I hear Vector and immediately think of Sonic?
I think of Despicable Me.
Yep, there it is.
Vector committing crimes with both length and magnitude.
From both direction
yeah.
and magnitude.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. But here are the names. Frick, did it not send? It did not send. Discord, stop being stupid.
Discord turd.
I think you're asking the impossible out of Discord.
You know what? Fair enough. Here they are. Those are...
Vector.
Yeah, Vector. Those are the names that the chalk magically writes on the board. And then...
Why is that?
Just to help put the pieces together, they draw a simplified version of the crests for each of the dorms. Shit, I forgot what I was about to narrate.
You read, Sam?
Give me a moment.
One
talking
moment
about how
later.
this academy is sort of a safe haven for those who wish to learn and use magic correctly.
Yay.
Yippee.
But yeah, they just kind of watch as the chalk draws the dorm symbols, and throughout the room you kind of see where it kind of connects in everyone's mind of like, oh, these are how the dorms got their names from these founders.
Colonador.
No.
Thinking that earlier.
No.
Say it, Colonador.
Nope. I'm not saying that.
Chaos. Chaos. Chaos.
Are I supposed to be in the chaos class?
I really hope you're
Colonador.
if there's ever be an animated show, I want there to just be like an opening shot, just like a blue tiefling tripping over like a trash can or something. before cutting to the main cast.
um, Pivot. I would like you to roll a perception check, please.
Dude, I low-key zoned out until you said my name. Okay, this is gonna be bad just because I was lucky.
Oh
We
no.
believe in you.
You got this.
It's loading, dude. Oh my
Hey,
god,
I
loading.
think you did it wrong.
I did
I
not
think.
do it wrong. I did not do it wrong. I did it the exact same way. Let me try again.
Isn't it just a
Not 30, a
1d20?
20.
Isn't it a 1d20?
I did this exact same thing earlier. My Wi-Fi's really bad. Can someone roll for me, please? With the really unlucky dice.
What's going on?
My Wi-Fi.
Why is it not working? Is the bot not working?
I don't
Interesting.
have
No
any dice.
idea why.
If it
Exclamation
here,
point R?
Well, so, Avi, what's your wisdom modifier? +1, right?
+1.
Oh, it's
Oh,
an exclamation mark first, I think.
Oh.
So, Avi,
No,
roll now.
okay.
Roll.
I can do it first. Okay. Oh, it is an exclamation point. Oh, there we go. 16.
all right.
There we go. It's a lot better than we've had.
All right
I'm just
then.
He's the
Super
only
bad.
one to roll above a 15.
I think if you take all our previous rolls so far, that would still be the high, and combine them, that would still be the highest.
Yes, it would be. So Pivot, you feel a slight tug on your hat from behind.
Oh no.
Like you can kind of feel it a little bit on the pom-pom of your hat specifically.
Pivot, like, resists the urge to turn around slowly, but he does it anyway.
Sitting behind you is Damien Lamosa.
The bitch!
They
Oh,
are messing with your hat, giggling at
no.
it, like speaking like in hushed whispers, like behind their hand to the other kid next to them. Well, just they're like, then they notice you turning to look, and they turn away, acting like they didn't do anything.
Is his hand still on my pom-pom?
No,
Okay.
it is now off.
Pivot is tensed up slightly, but he turns back around trying to ignore it anyway.
I'll be
He does
completely
not
honest.
want
I'll be honest.
confrontation, bro.
I'm gonna be completely honest. That was just an excuse for me to squish the pom pom.
I was
Amazing.
thinking, is this gonna be him? Is this gonna be that
No,
guy?
is this the pom-pom squish? Is this gonna be a daily thing? I mean, like, episode daily?
You'll see.
Oh.
It's like the
I am
koala
two
baby
pom-pom,
engrossed.
routines all over again. Someone will squeeze the pom-pom.
Someone is gonna squeeze.
I am too engrossed in the lesson to notice.
My poor pom-pom.
um, I'm sorry.
You're okay.
So Professor Crane doesn't really seem to notice this, nor does he seem to care at the moment, because they are too engrossed in the history lesson they're giving. They so then so back on the chalkboard underneath the little crests that were drawn, they have they end up just kind of making little like at this point the chalk has like not really anything else to really write since Crane has started rambling on something or other. Kind of just making sure students get like the information written down and stuff, but they've just kind of started doodling like the chalk on the side of the board. Like um so so after a while, after making sure people have gotten the names and stuff written down, they pause and turn to Scratch since they seem the most intrigued. You there? Is there any one of these founders you would wish to know more about?
If I can please bring up the VC. All right. For you, DM, this will help me decide.
Yes.
If you can give me like a simple sentence of each hero, I think that would let me decide which one I would like to quote unquote learn about more.
Yeah. Clarendon, the elf who traveled through the Feywild. Kakanador, the one who conquered the Underdark. Gliradora, the Dragon Slayer. Or Nabolus, the Beast Tamer.
You did that on purpose. I'm gonna go Nabolus. Damn it, you got me.
Vector Nabolus. Nabolus was a dwarf. He always had a way with the creatures around him in the world. First, it was unsure at first whether he would study these creatures and hunt them for sport or tame them. It would depend on the size of the beast. They, although they were there during the early days of the academy, they were the last of the founders to join the group. They joined. They joined during, as they escaped from one of the magical catastrophes that had happened to them. You can find more books on this in the library in your downtimes. But they had quickly risen to power in the group, in the group of four, where by their guide of how to protect the school from outside creatures, they managed to fortify it and make it a sanctuary for others. From what we know of them, they had also had an owlbear companion. We are unsure of exactly how they came to tame one, but they had seemed to document many creatures that even some of us professors haven't seen before.
So my question to you then, Professor, out of the whole story of Nebulous, What creature do you think you would like to see?
What creature would I like to see? Not me pulling up lists of creatures.
No, you're fine.
Look,
Me relax.
there's like 50 years of history. I do not blame you. And even if you look at 2020, even if we just look at 2014, that's 12 years of creatures. I understand.
Right. Actually, wait. Well, as for what creature I'd like to see, personally, I am biased towards the dorm that I had attended when I arrived here. And, the mascot of Kakanador is a beholder. They are fearsome creatures, but to see one in person would be incredible and exhilarating.
You see Scratch take note of it. Take note of that.
Guys, we know the main villain now.
Scratch?
That was a joke, not Scratch.
Scratch,
That was
the first abstraction.
We can't let him abstract.
What were you saying, Scratch?
Oh, nothing. I just said tee-hee. Down the main
Tee-hee.
villain.
Can't wait for the reveal that this was actually foreshadowing. We just didn't believe it until now. Until then.
Yeah. The rest of this period is pretty uneventful. They move on to pretty quickly to some other topic, talking about some kingdom that doesn't really have any relation to y'all and is also mostly speaking to the more nobility students in here who which you see Damien behind
Right
Pivot
behind me.
Pivot
He's
kind
right
of looking
behind me.
intrigued but is pretending not to care. Like they are like their facial expression reads, I've already experienced all of this. I've already understood all this. But the lesson just after a while kind of drones on after they move on from the topic of the founders. And this is usually where we would have our optional classes. But since you haven't chosen those yet, we are going to move forward to the lunch and recess period.
Peak.
So it's about midday, noon. Students are like everywhere, hanging out in the courtyards, studying in libraries, going back to their dorms to rest for a while. And you all have left your you all haven't chosen your optional classes yet. So this is just all of you pretty much after your world history class. Is there any way you'd like to spend this time?
Checking pom pom for damage.
It seems fine. A little bit.
Seems fine. Do I need to roll a perception?
No, it seems fine. It's just a little bit. Like it looks like it's been squished a little bit, but it seems fine.
Can I go explore the school? Seems like it'd be cool.
You can. Is there anything specific that you will be looking for?
Nope, just looking around.
All right.
Just try to get like the layout of the place.
Yeah.
Pretty big school.
I will get to that in a moment. Anyone else have anything they want to do or join a Kanya or?
So we have undisclosed amount of time before we pick our next classes, right?
Yes, correct.
Right.
And you're I will also say professors are available if you wish to go speak with any of them at this time.
Yeah, I feel like if I'm able to, Spade would probably. Actually, like, how much time do we have, like, in universe?
Undisclosed.
Undisclosed. Cause there's you also again haven't chosen your optional classes because after lunch it'd be another optional class before your magic studies class. So you have a few hours.
Oh, okay. Spade was. I feel like Spade would probably be interested in the fact that there's. Can my brain work, please? I feel like Spade would try to go to the library and see if there's any like kind of stories he can read up on Terra Gliradora, since that is the domain that or dorm that he's in.
Domain.
Sorry, I forgot the word. Domain.
Where his homestead is.
It is where you are staying.
Domain. Okay, but like, wants to see if he can read anything up on Terra Gliradora and learn a bit more about them.
That's actually super funny because I was actually gonna go to a library.
Oh, we could be reading buddies.
Yeah.
Hey. And I'm just checking. Pivot, is there anything specific you want to do?
Oh, right. Forgot my name for a second. Okay. I need a history check. No. Probably would want to look around as well, but since you're already getting to that, then not really.
Alright, so we have groups of Akanya and Pivot and Spade and Scratch.
Oh.
Food sibling.
Food sibling.
Oh no.
That's not about amazing.
He said, "Oh no" at the same time, bro.
I am going to start with Pivot and Akanya.
Like,
I would like you both to roll perception for me.
Okay.
Okay, perception is a +1.
17. 18.
Finally got a high roll as well. 21.
Oh, damn!
oh.
I think the pivot rolls are kind of rubbing off on me.
Yeah.
All right.
Because my rolls are peak.
Alrighty. So, you both are looking around the campus, and there's a lot that I don't know if you'd find interesting or not, but just general observations. The hallways are a mix of interior and like exterior hallways. Like a lot of the like most of it's done indoors, but to get to some of the most outer part of the buildings, there's more kind of pathways with awnings and like kind of coverings over a lot of the walkways with courtyards separating them. It's once you get to like the outer corners of the school, you start to see things decorated in more of each dorm's color, respective color that is related to that area. But once you get to a little bit more of the outer skirts of the school, there you see a small little hut with looks like smoke coming out of the chimney and and what looks like a furbolg walking around it, busying themselves with what you see is like a couple little creatures around them.
Wait, a what?
A furbolg.
I don't know what that
They-
is.
Either.
All right. A furbolg is like but how exactly do I describe furbolgs? They are kind of in like a humanoid, like a human with kind of more. How do I explain? With like some animalistic features. This one in particular has like kind of a larger nose, a bigger beard, pointed ears. Her skin is like a little bit more brownish gray with a couple wrinkles.
Oh.
They look cool. Really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disproportionately long arms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Think Michael Phelps.
But you see them just kind of feeding like small creatures, like what looks like mostly like birds and ducks and stuff. Their hut's located near the body of the water that the school sits on.
Oh, okay.
Let's say hi.
I think Pivot would just observe really, kind of walk closer, but not really interact.
Connie just kind of runs up and says hi.
Of course.
As you run up, the ducks and
Extrovert
birds,
versus introvert.
the ducks and birds kind of scatter, and the furbolg looks up, and on a closer inspection, you see that they have a bow and arrow on their back, with a like a bow on their back with quivers of arrows, and they look up to you, give a sweet smile and wave. Hello, it's lovely to meet you.
You too.
Are you one of the new students?
Yeah. I'm a new
Hold on, let me look back up to see the name of the Conqueror. I don't really know.
Kakanador.
I'm the new Conquistador.
Hi, it's lovely to see you. I was part of
Colonial.
Gliradora. I was part of Gliradora House myself. My name is Gavin Treyhound.
It's a really cool name.
Kanya Kayan. Nice to meet you.
It's lovely to meet you.
She puts her hand out on Jake.
They shake it. Will you be attending any of my nature studies?
Yeah, I think that'd be nice. Honestly.
Of course, in my classes we love observing and taking care of our little beast friends, and seeing them in their natural habitats. And we'd also often go out and explore the forests ourselves and observe the ecosystem.
That sounds really nice.
Yeah, I was more of a hunter back in my day, but
Oh,
Back in my day.
Back in my day.
He said
Only
the
time
line.
Anna can say that.
Shush. But back in my day, I used to hunt them. Like, they'd often put, like, that was like one of the main ways I got to put food on the table until I was offered a position as a professor here.
well, I come from a family of hunters. Well, fishers, but close enough, right?
Yeah, I'd say that's close enough. What kind of fish do you catch?
Whatever's in the ocean near our town.
So you didn't really take a peek at specific species or anything.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know much about fish to know answer this question.
They caught or something.
uh, honestly, I mostly just catch the ones that look nice, and then the others tell me if it's edible or poisonous or not.
You know, we can. I can help teach you to do that with other animals as well, if you want to expand beyond fish.
Sure.
Then I'd hope to see you in my nature class.
I hope to be there too. Thank you.
Of course.
I love
And
this guy.
Spade is absolutely going to attend their class. I hope you know that.
I am definitely going to attend the class.
He sounds like a good teacher. He's a lot better than half of the teachers I have.
I knew you'd like this character.
What do you mean?
I knew it.
What do you mean?
I knew it. Alright, so I'd say we hop on over to Scratch and Spade. You two were visiting the library, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Traveling through the school, you see you end up finding the library. It's on the second floor. It is covered wall to wall with hundreds of bookshelves stockpiled high with books from all genres. And you see the librarian who just kindly waves at you. And as you two enter. What was it specifically that you were looking for?
Spade was looking into Terra.
Alright, and also, sorry to interrupt you.
Like Spade enters like open mouthed because he's never seen this many books in one place. So like it takes him a moment to like process the fact there could be this many books here.
Yeah. What specifically were you going to be looking up about Tara? Like her history, her class, her the creature that she was known to fight. What specifically?
I would
Or just
say,
a general biography.
I'd say probably the creatures the creature that she would fight and how she would fight them.
Make me. I know we're doing a lot of perception checks today, but make me a perception.
Okay.
Just to see, because there's a lot of books on them. We're trying to see if they are going to find the specific one that they're looking for.
Alright, give me a second to roll.
You
Oh, it's a nat 20!
Oh,
Let's
holy
go.
shit. You find like going through the section. They have like small sections displayed for each of the founders for each of the dorms. Just and various books on them. But you happen to find one specifically that you're looking for. And the title of it says Terra Gliardora and the Silver Dragon. Um, it's a hefty book, but it kind of explains a good bit about how she fought this dragon and more features about this dragon. It will take you some time to read it if you're going to be reading it all the way through.
Wondering, like, if Spade is gonna be able to, like, check this book out, or if he has to, like, come back every now and then, like, keep on reading it.
You can check it out, yes. It's like how a normal library works.
Okay, yeah, Spade would do that then.
Okay. So you will have the Terra Dragon book. And you will be able to read this in your free time.
Yee.
It'll probably take. It's not too long, but it will take a little bit to read, so maybe about 1 or 2 downtimes, and you'll be able to finish it.
Yeah.
Scratch, was there anything in particular you were looking for?
Yeah, if I could look bestiaries.
Bestiaries.
Yeah, if I can look for a book called Amazing Creatures and where to seek them out, that'll be fun.
Yes,
Fantastic
I
Beasts
get
and
that
Where to Find Them,
I get
perhaps.
that reference. I'm also going to say make a perception check. Just that way. We can see if you find that specific books.
I don't.
What did you roll?
It was a natural 1.
Oh my god!
I am
think
going to say
I did that.
I'm going to say you find books on creatures, but a lot of it seems to be more like you seem to have somehow wandered into the fiction section.
Oh, or no.
So you find books of a lot of creatures, and many of them look like they do not exist. But
What's the limit there? Like,
don't
what's
question
the line
it.
of
So I
Yeah.
just, like, come across, like, a book with, like, anime-styled looking monsters.
Yeah,
It's
like
a
I
comic
left
book.
that there. That was me. You're welcome.
so so you find like what appears to be like kind of like a picture book of creatures. It's hard to tell if these actually exist or if they are made up for the sake of the fantasy story.
In the spirit of roleplay, I'm checking that book out.
Oh
and
my
I am
god.
and I am going to the description of the beast that Spade mentioned earlier that morning. I'm going to look at the description and look at the storybook and see if any of the creatures match that description.
Looking at the creatures, none of them really match that description, other than just you find like a cartoony drawing of like a bull or like what looks to be a bull, but with like it has like a lot of weird features. Like it has like 3 eyes, an extra tail, and it's like a more of a graphic, cartoony drawing of it. It is something that does not exist.
Hmm. I mean, ultimately, I'm just gonna get the next book in sequence, and that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find this creature that Spade has described.
Yay. I'd say
So
since that was a
however
pick.
long that takes, yeah. However
Yeah,
long
I was
that
about to say since that was kind of a short book, but you were more so just scouring it. You would have been able to do this within this rest period. But you can search for one more book, but you will not be able to read through it at this time.
That is fair.
So if you want to, you can make one more perception check.
Not using that dice.
Go to dice jail.
Perception in total, that's going to be 22 total.
Yep.
Yeah. You realize that, wait, I was in the wrong section. You you make your way over to what seems to be a more nature themed section. And you make sure it's on the nonfiction side. You find a book labeled Creatures of the World, and it seems to be a documentation from a journalist of someone who had written down various creatures. And you see the author's name, and it says Vector Nebolus.
Hey, look at that. I don't think I'm going to have time to read this.
Yeah, it's very long.
Yeah. So I'm going to, I'm going to go check it out. Eventually meet up with Spade, wherever they may be. Yeah, that's all I do.
Yep.
I now have a book to try and find this creature.
Yay. And I will say that is where we leave it for today.
Nice.
Nice. This is fun.
Yay.
Yeah.
I will get you your class schedules when I'm able. Plus, I will be listing some optional classes for each of you. Those probably will not be implemented until not next session, but the one afterwards. Again, after we finish like the first day or so. But yeah, I hope this has been fun.
Yeah, it has been.
It has.
It has
It was so silly. I'm drawing fan art.
Yay.
Thank you to everyone who joined stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, RGP, I'm sending you the name of someone I'm rating.
Okay, so you want me to rate them too?
Yes, if you want to.
Okay, that's fine.
There you go. So, yeah. Thank you everyone for coming in. This episode will be uploaded on Friday of this week. On my YouTube channel. So if you wish to rewatch it, it will be uploaded then. So I appreciate you all for coming. So yeah. Thank you and see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
How do I don't know how to.
Do you need help rating?
Yeah.